The state of Israel has now brought back the remains of the last hostage who was held in the Gaza Strip. This is the body of Ran Gwili that was taken back to the state of Israel. The remains of the dead body were escorted by a police convoy from the Gaza border to Israel's Forensic Institute in Tel Aviv. People gathered outside the institute and the police officers saluted the vehicle that arrived. Gwili was a 24-year-old police officer who was apparently killed at Kibbutz Alumim in the 7th of October attack. The body was subsequently taken, and ahead of the return of his remains, Gwili's sister posted an emotional message expressing her grief.
Wow, I feel an insane sense of relief. I feel relieved. I'm sad. I'm very sad that it ended this way, but it had to end at some point. And I'm so happy that he's coming back home. Rani is on his way. Rani is coming.
The Israeli police held a ceremony for their colleague after the retrieval of his remains. His father and also his other relatives, military members and members of his police unit carried his coffin. The Israeli President Isaac Herzog and his wife removed yellow hostage pins and other symbols from the president's residence, marking the return of the last of the bodies of the hostages from the Gaza Strip. The president and the prime minister spoke with Gwili's parents.
I am pleased to announce to the citizens of Israel, to the people of Israel, that I have just informed the Gwili family that our forces have found Rani and he is currently on his way home. This is an extraordinary achievement for the state of Israel. I promised, to bring everyone back. We brought them all back, down to the very last one.
The American president lauded the return of the remains of the final Israeli hostage, congratulating his officials for facilitating the release. Now, sharing a post on Truth Social, Trump said, and I quote, "Just recovered the last hostage body in the Gaza Strip and thus got back all 20 of the living hostages and also all of those who are dead." Now, the footage that was released by the Israeli military shows what it says is the operation to recover the body of the last hostage. Another video shows the troops singing the Israeli national anthem surrounding after finding the remains. The Israelis in occupied Jerusalem also voiced relief. The residents said that they were sad for his killing, but happy that the family can have a closure and start healing.
This is the first time that in my children's lives that there's no Israelis in Gaza, and I think that's just absolutely incredible. And I think as a nation, we should just be over the moon about this. We're all so thrilled to finally have everyone back in Israel.
The police officer Gwili was one of the 251 hostages who was captured and then taken to the Gaza Strip. The hostage handovers are part of the first phase of the US-backed ceasefire deal that began on the 10th of October last year. The recovery of the remains could pave the way for a limited reopening of the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt. Now, Israel has said that it will only allow for the reopening of the corridor once all hostages are released. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.